Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams. And let's...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this position.
Oh, look at him fly!
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Young outside. And there's Collins on the assist by Young.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Pass to Thibault. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Embiid finds Milton. Back to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, man, and defenders have to be more cautious when guarding Harris. He is constantly looking to draw contact on his shots.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. And here's Young. Pass to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Capella inside, guarded by Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. That shot is off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Milton. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Atlanta.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Here's Young, trying to find Capella, gets it to him, tries again. Now the pass to Snell. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing, how to finish these alley-oops.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
So after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
It's stolen by Milton. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running. Milton the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, the physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Simmons against Young. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. So you got to bring much faster help than that.
Harris inside, working on Collins. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. And then for Atlanta, Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Clock at 4. Here's Capella. Rebound by the 76ers.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
And the wide open shot from Green. Harris passes to Howard. To the inside. Hill with it. And guarded by Capella. It's stolen by Capella. Lob pass to Capella.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Hill with it. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Harris. 35 seconds left to play in the first. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
With broad shoulders and a solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
Offensive rebound. Howard kicks to Hill. Pass to Thibault. It's back to Hill. 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And slam dunk by Harris.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So it's the Hawks now, trailing by 5. Now done. Gallinari outside. Offline with his 3. Good if it goes. Not going to go that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers ahead, leading by 5. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers. Green is out there with Howard. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Maxey. And it's Korkmaz at the 3 spot.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Here's Green. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Clock at 6. And it's done penetrating. Misses from short range. Philadelphia leading by 9. Outside for Curry. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Back to Herter. Hawks passing it around. Okongwu, the pass to Hunter. They're running. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
Feeds to Okongwu. To halt the run. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes it to Korkmaz. Back to Howard. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And stolen by Dunn. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Now, here's Maxey. Dunn covering. Now, here's Howard. Shoots from the right block. That misses off the backboard. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Korkmaz passes to Curry. Back to Korkmaz. They get it back. Howard dishes to Green. Right side Curry. The tray. Howard kicks to Curry. The three. Fires the three. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Hunter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Maxey.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Dunn. And the pass to Milton. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
This is as high percentage of a shot as you can get for Embiid. He's a powerhouse of a player. He loves to dunk.
Pass to Hunter. Collins kicks to Hunter. Young outside. Pass to Collins. Inside. Here's Hunter. Here's Capella. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Capella's got 6.
A workhorse on the glass. Capella ready to pounce on misses as soon as the shot goes up.
And here is Simmons. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
Young way outside, and that would have counted, but his shot. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Collins. And it's Snell in at the 3, the small forward. Passes to Collins. Back to Young. It's deflected. And stolen by Thibault. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Young with the ball. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Capella. Good D by Embiid.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Simmons against Collins. Harris, right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got 9.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, great feed by Snell. I mean, using that experience he's gained in this league to see the court well.
Williams against Hill. He dishes it to Curry. Wants to get it to Hill, and does. Down low. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Hill. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's a polished interior player. I love seeing Embiid establish himself down low and then go to work.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Shot is good in the 76ers lead. He's got back down to 14 on those points from Lou Williams. Hill kicks to Curry. Good on the bucket. 5 points in the game.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
1:43 left in the third. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's a center who knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Curry on the wing. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Kicks it to Snell. The dish to Capella. That shot off. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Can't cash in from the high post. The Hawks trail by 14, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Ben Simmons. Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Maxey's subbed in for Curry. To the middle, here's Tolliver, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And the 76ers lead by 16. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Herter. Back to Williams. Up top, Capella. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Howard. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. There's Green with the three. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Hill. A 3-ball. Got a piece of it from deep. Green. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Young. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Harris. And there's Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now Young. He feeds it to Capella. Williams looking around. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Atlanta. Outside Curry. Launches a 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. It's a good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Now here's Curry. The three. The shot misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Curry kicks to Howard. Back to Curry. Down low, Tolliver. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And the call will be against George Hill. That's foul number 2 for him. Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Capella, the pass to Collins. Back to Capella. Collins trying to break free. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Capella. And here is Simmons. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
I mean, that's too easy for Simmons. I mean, the closer he gets to the bucket, the more dangerous he is.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Tips it. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Harris. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Snell kicks to Young. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. 6 to shoot. Inside. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And it's clear why Capella shoots at such a high percentage. I mean, because he picks good shots to take inside.
Simmons against Bogdanovich. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Capella. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers leading by 12. To the inside. Here's Harris. Nails the baby hook. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. To be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Simmons against Young. It's stolen by Milton. From deep. 76ers with the new shot clock. The 3 from Simmons. Gallinari with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the persistence of Bogdanovich. I mean, I love watching him work hard in these transition situations.
Up top, Simmons. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Simmons slams it in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And it's Capella missing. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Hey, Kevin. Terrific. David, thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Philadelphia with the ball. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Gotta admire the hard work by Simmons. A genius at drawing contact.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Giannis. Pass to Holiday. Feeds it to Middleton. And that one drops for him.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
To the left side wing. Embiid against Lopez. Embiid inside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here's Simmons. Dishes it to Harris. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Middleton. Holiday looking for an opening. Back to Middleton. It's stolen by Harris. And now the 76ers on the break. Embiid with it. Now guarded by Middleton.
And remember now, Embiid lost 20 pounds during the summer of 19. There, looking light on his feet in transition.
Now here's Middleton. Hits the jumper in space.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Simmons against Holiday. Harris trying to get free. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here is Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Holiday. No good. Some solid defense from Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. Stolen by Middleton. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. That one drops for him.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Ben Simmons. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Tucker. So both teams changing it up here.
P.J. Tucker.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Maxey. Outside, Green passes it to Howard. Back to Green. To the paint. And that one's good, Maxey.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's Teague. T right on him. To the wing right side. Portis. Outside Teague. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis can't get it to go.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Green passes to Tolliver. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Portis. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Bobby Portis. P.J. Tucker is out there with Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Simmons checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers leading by 3. Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Curry. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Korkmaz. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from short range.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
They grab their own miss. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Goes up again. Embiid trying to break loose. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 6-point game. Basket good.
Well, nice work from Drew Holiday to get close, but it was his length that allowed him to get that shot over the D.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Simmons finds Thibault out to the right wing. Pulls it from the elbow. Embiid, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. The pass to Thibault. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Goes back up. And the rejection by Giannis. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Now Simmons. 6 points for him. Harris kicks to Simmons. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Embiid, no good. The Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Giannis throws it down.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And they get it. And Simmons slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Giannis.
Oh, man. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
The 76ers trail. Now here's Milton. Up top, Embiid. Outside, Simmons. The dish to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Tucker. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Philadelphia shooting in this game 45%. Here's Maxey. He dishes it to Curry. Pass to Maxey. Down low. Here's Howard. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Howard's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Teague with the ball. To the middle. Here's Portis, and it's sent back by Howard. Tries again. Nice shot by Portis. And the Bucks lead by 2.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. Or third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession. And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Giannis inside. Simmons is there. And here is DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Hill dishes to Simmons. Right wing. Holiday against Embiid. Over Holiday. Embiid, no good. Milwaukee in the lead.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Lopez passes to Giannis. Outside Holiday. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Hill inside. Defended by Middleton. 3-pointer by Embiid. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th rebound in this one. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. And it's sent back by Howard. And they're able to recover. Back to Middleton. To the wing on the left. From deep. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. The 76ers trail by 4. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. Pass to Maxey. Back to Green. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The 76ers again can't hit it. Bucks leading by 4. Inside. Here's Tucker. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside Curry. To the middle, and stolen by Portis. One-on-one here. Here's Connaughton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Portis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Philadelphia shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green, and it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Here's Tolliver. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Tucker the pass to Nora. Teague surveying the D. Pass to Nora. Over Thybulle. Nora can't get it to go. And now the 76ers on the break. And here they go. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Forbes in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year. And this year...
Look at that. I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Rejected by Harris. There's the pass to Milton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Stolen by Holiday. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. Bucks leading by 5. Outside Holiday. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Giannis with it, picked up by Harris. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over Harris, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harris.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Pass to DiVincenzo. He kicks to Holiday. Middleton looking it over. Yep, that one goes in there.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
Simmons against Holiday. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Outside, Simmons. Kicks it to Embiid over Lopez. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
From outside the arc, that one doesn't go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Simmons against Holiday. Stolen by Middleton. Lopez outside. Here's Giannis. With the second effort. And he lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 16 here in the second half.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bucks.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Another miss by Philadelphia. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the 76ers with possession, trailing by 13. Here's Maxey. And the shot goes in. Now Teague from deep three-point range misses the shot. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get before.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Collins dishes to Young. 5 to shoot. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
It's good.
Talk about scoring the basketball. Legit player. Holiday got paid because he can play.
Back to Young. Holiday brings the double team. Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Giannis throws it down.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Holiday against Young. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Holiday. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Hawks with possession here. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young taking his time here. At the elbow, Collins. And his first shot of the game, no good.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Back to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Bucks.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Middleton drives in. Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Young. Capella inside. Lopez is there. Young finds Bogdanovich. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over for the Hawks. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Williams passes to Capella. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
To the inside. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. And it's Gallinari in for Collins. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. Count it.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. Middleton looking it over. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Okongwu. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play on the court for the Bucks. We've got Holiday. PJ Tucker is out there with Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hunter. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. The dish to Forbes. Deflects the pass. Here's the break. And Dunn with the slam.
You have to be careful with the ball around Dunn. He'll pick it and send it back the other direction.
Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Atlanta. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Middleton dishes to Lopez. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides you with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Young outside. He dishes it to Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Okongwu's now got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Back to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Young outside. Pass to Okongwu. Dunn looking over the floor. Down low. Here's Young. Holiday with the block.
Terrific two-way player. Drew Holiday not giving an inch, and he sends that one way back.
Lopez passes to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
1:16 left in the first half. Okongwu. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 7. Giannis right side. Banked in off the glass. And 12 points for Giannis.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Young. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Middleton. Giannis has got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee. 41 seconds left to play here in the half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A nice shot by Young.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
And here's Holiday. He dishes it to Giannis. Back to Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside with 2 seconds left, and it's good on the layup.
The slashing ability of Gallinari. They like to put the ball in his hands and let him go to work.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feet. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points. And that'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Tony Snell. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. Then it's John Collins, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Young inside. Teague covering. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Young. Now here's Teague. There's the lob to Portis.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Williams, he's checked in for the Hawks. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And Teague, here we go. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now here's Williams, guarded by Tucker, and the dunk by Capella.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Pass to Connaughton. To the paint. Taken away by Williams. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's the lob to the hoop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Teague against Williams. Teague, the pass to Portis. Here's Nora. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 9. Inside.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Outside Portis. They get a hand on it. And they're moving it up. Williams finds Snell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Teague. Capella against Portis. 4 on the shot clock. Outside Williams. Here's Herter. Here's Capella. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. 1:29 left to play in the third. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Over Williams. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 6 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Hawks.
And so they foul intentionally. The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Williams.
A player like Lou Williams is so valuable. He's an exceptional producer your team can rally around.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now, Antetokounmpo, 16 points for him. A floater, and it's good on the way in. 18 points for him.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Williams passes to Capella. Outside Collins. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he converts the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in its center. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Giannis drives in. And the dunk by Giannis.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Young against Holiday. Gallinari wide open. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Hunter with it. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Gallinari right side. Now the pass to Capella. Back to Gallinari. Passes it to Herter. Hawks passing it around. Young with no one around. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Holiday gets the bucket, and the Bucks lead by 5.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Gallinari in the corner. It's Young on the wing. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Giannis throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Young up top, guarded by Holiday. Up again, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 12 points in just the second half.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella, skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Pass to Middleton. To the middle. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Yes, that goes in.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Young against Holiday. Looking to get back on track here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
One thing you can say about Trae Young, he leaves a huge imprint on any basketball game he plays.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Down low. Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Young dishes to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. To the inside, Collins. And they pick up 2.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Bucks leading by 5. And here's Holiday. Throws it up high.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
And Young, here we go. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Young with the steal.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Back to Middleton. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Young in at 2 guard. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Shoots the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Passes to Milton. Here's Harris. He's guarded by Collins. Simmons inside. He's against Young. Simmons can't get it to go. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. Pass to Thibault. Back to Simmons. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Young after Ben Simmons' bucket. Capella finds Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Milton. Young, no good. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Milton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Young against Harris. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 4. Simmons looking it over. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Gallinari with the steal. Here's Herter. And that one is hammered home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the basket by Hill.
And you can just see it in Hill's eyes how badly he wants to finish near the basket. The defense throwing a lot at him, but he still gets the job done.
Here's Herter. And there's the pass to Okongwu. Williams passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Hill. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Really, terrific work from Hill. Angling his body perfectly on the shot and forcing the defense to act.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Atlanta. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for the 76ers. Dunn with it. Now Green defending. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And he makes that one.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here is Hill. Pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Down against Hill. Passes it to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. The feed to Okongwu from the baseline. And he overshot that one, missing. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Curry. And he banks in the layup.
He's becoming more comfortable in tight. Seth Curry is good at picking his spots from this area.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dunn up top. He's guarded by Hill. Dunn passes to Okongwu. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Hill.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Outside Hill. Just 3 on the clock. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Atlanta. They lead by 7. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in two different setups.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So for the Hawks, Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dunn. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 9 points.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Out left of the wing. Young with the steal. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Floats it up for Young. And here's the fast break. Here's Simmons. That one's not going to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. Snell dishes to Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And Simmons slams it in.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
And Simmons slams it in.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
And here's Young. He's got 11. Here's Bogdanovich. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Trae Young. Lou Williams is subbed in for Tony Snell. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. He gets that one. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Boy, for a pint-sized guy, Williams can absorb a lot of contact. Torches his man there.
To the right side. Howard in the post. Capella covering.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
The lob to Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Got a piece of it. Maxey passes to Howard. Outside for Curry. 5 to shoot. And just miss after miss right now.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gallinari passes to Capella. Outside Williams. Back to Capella, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Here's Curry. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Atlanta came ready to play. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went up. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Tony Snell. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Collins, and it's Capella in at center. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Bogdanovic passes to Collins and finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Harris outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Bogdanovic, and Bogdanovic throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Bogdanovic looking around. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. For the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Bogdanovic. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Hill's checked in. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. 6-point game. Harris trying to get free. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, never shy about getting to that rack. Simmons so aggressive playing downhill. Nice dunk there.
Now Young, he's got 11. Here's Capella. Releases from 15. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 4. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Williams dishes to Young. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Here's Young. It counts. And the foul. That one on Hill.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Lou Williams. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
And the 76ers making a change here. Tolliver's checked in.
One shot.
Just a bright, young offensive talent. Young isn't shy about forcing the action. Takes a lot of trips to the line.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. On the wing, Green. Gallinari with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Huerter. Here's Dunn. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Howard, the pass to Maxey. And the layup falls.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry against Young.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Bogdanovich.
16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Curry looking around.
It helps when Seth Curry is on the attack. He wants to get as close to the rim as possible.
The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Howard is out there with Green. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Maxey in at the 1. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Milton over in the corner. Green out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Atlanta making a switch here. Snell's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Tobias Harris is checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And Gallinari kicks to Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Gallinari. Over Harris. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
The Hawks leading by 5. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Back to Thybulle. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Pass to Collins. Gallinari with it, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and finished off by Collins.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And it's Gallinari missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Milton's shot is good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And Gallinari kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Herter. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Simmons against Bogdanovich. And Simmons slams it in.
Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
Bogdanovich passes to Herter. There's 1:54 left in the 4th. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And the layup is good. Simmons got 16 points here in the second half.
And, you know, guys, we know Simmons most enjoys getting others involved, but he's showing you he can have huge nights himself as well.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Collins. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Harris. Back to Thybulle. Kicks to Simmons. Here's Embiid. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Embiid's got the lead up to 1 now for Philadelphia.
Timeout.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 1:06 left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Collins. Okongwu comes in for Gallinari. Williams, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Kevin Herter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
6 on the shot clock. Williams dishes to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Capella. The Hawks again can't hit. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Embiid kicks to Curry. Outside, Green. Left side, Harris. It's stolen by Capella. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Certainly one of the most beautiful structures. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Now here's DiVincenzo. In the corner, Middleton with it. And stolen by Thibault. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Harris. Embiid against Lopez. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Stolen by Middleton. Now Holiday. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Poked away, taken away by Holiday. Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Simmons looking around. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Tipped away. Stolen by Middleton. To the paint. Antetokounmpo, no good.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
A nice shot by Harris.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Thibault. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. You want to try to tie him down? He's going to fight hard for every bucket.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Harris. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Some changes for Philadelphia. Anthony Tolliver, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Green dishes to Howard. Shoots over Portis.
Have to commend the hustle. When Portis works hard like this, it motivates everyone else to do the same.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
From deep, Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Teague. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And a wide open look for Portis. Gets an open look and hits.
He's a real threat from those in-between spots. Portis is someone you got to be up on.
Now, here's Maxey. Teague covering. Curry on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. Tolliver the pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
And Teague's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. The pass to Portis.
And the reach of Howard affecting that shot.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the...
I think the underdog story, started.
And Greg playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Chris Middleton. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot.
So assured. Sometimes Portis prepares himself to shoot the ball as it's coming his way.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Howard finds Curry. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. With the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Bucks leading by 4. Launches the 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
Out to the wing. Embiid against Portis. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers trail by 5, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Now here is Hill, following the miss by Giannis. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. The 76ers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Thibault kicks to Hill. Launches it. Hilton the pass to Embiid. And the rejection by Giannis. Holiday looking for an opening. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely. Here's DiVincenzo. Embiid with the steal. He'll find Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday.
What you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for George Hill.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Embiid. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here is Holiday. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Here's Maxey. Back to Simmons. Inside. Pass to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Milton off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside Holiday. The long distance 3 is buried. Holiday's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Here's Howard. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Well, for the Bucks, Kenny, give us your... And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot.
But this is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton on the wing, defended by Thibault. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thibault finds Embiid. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time from Middleton. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And they double up Simmons. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Harris.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Outside Holiday. Count it. Holiday's got 7 points.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Here's Simmons. He's got 9. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday is running. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. A second chance effort. Here's Lopez and Embiid with the block.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Simmons. Down low, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Slicing and dicing the defense to pieces. I mean, Simmons outstanding at distributing the ball in the screen and roll.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. The pass to Middleton. Inside. Here's Giannis. Picks it down to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Holiday goes in. Lays it up off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague for Drew Holiday.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Bucks leading by 6. Middleton outside. Portis trying to free himself, and it's blocked. They get it back. A nice shot by Tucker. The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Maxey passes to Curry. To the inside. Makes it off the glass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And Teague, here we go. Green with the block.
Oh, look, blocking shots is one of Green's sneaky attributes, his exceptional sense of timing.
And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Teague. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. We've got Teague. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. Teague kicks to Portis. 6 to shoot. Back to Teague. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Connaughton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Korkmaz. He feeds it to Howard. Back to Korkmaz. It's not going to go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. T kicks to Connaughton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And the first one drops. And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. Good on both. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
It's back to Hill. It's Solomon to Kumbo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hill. Simmons against DiVincenzo. Simmons inside. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Embiid dishes to Simmons. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton up top. Defended by Thybulle. The kick out to Holiday. There's the feed to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
The 76ers trail by 12. Harris outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Here's Simmons. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 12. And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points here in the second half.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Simmons passes to Harris. 2 points. That one goes. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Holiday finds Giannis. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes it to Middleton. Clock at 6. Giannis inside. Guarded by Simmons. And it's blocked by Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And the dunk by Giannis. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They trail by 14. Outside, Simmons. Stolen by Holiday. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And here's Hill for 3. He's off on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Forbes. Misses the 3. Here's Korkmaz. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Fires the 3. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports.
Hey, Kevin, thanks.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young, and it's Snell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Bogdanovich finds Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 5 on the clock. Collins passes to Young. Fires for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one. Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Young passes to Capella. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Now, here's Bogdanovich. And stolen by DiVincenzo. To the middle. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. And the pass to Lopez. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And this is the variety of ways Lopez can hurt you. He can be in the pick and pop. He can be in the roll. A lot of options from the big man.
Young taking his time here. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis with the ball. Giannis is double. Outside Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. Young against Holiday. Young, good.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities? And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Atlanta with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. It's deflected. Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number one choice, and that was Trae Young.
Here's Giannis after Clint Capella's bucket. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
To the left wing. Here's Huerter. Off target from three-point range. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Lopez throws it down.
A talented scorer. There are many ways Lopez can beat you, which makes him so difficult to defend.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Huerter. Passes to Williams. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed. around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Now here's Teague. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Yep, that one goes.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Hawks trail by 8. Pass to Capella. Kicks to Hunter. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Here's Herter. Done outside. He feeds it to Okongwu. 5 on the clock, and good that time.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Portis, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Here is Forbes. Dishes to Tucker. That shot no good. Good D by Bogdanovich. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Now here's Hunter, defended by Middleton. It's Collins with the drive.
Big guy can move. John Collins finds a way to get that one to go.
Milwaukee in the lead. Forbes the pass to Middleton. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. Young is subbed in for Dunn. And Giannis throws it down.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Young outside. Feeds it to Capella. Lopez with the block. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Hunter. And they double up Giannis. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now here comes Collins leading the break. He kicks it to Capella. Young outside. Back to Capella. And the jump by Capella.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
The Bucks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Giannis inside. He's guarded by Collins.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. Now, here's Collins. Right side, Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Here's Giannis. Following the basket by Trae Young. Antetokounmpo drops in the layup for two. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Shots good by Williams.
Well, the in-between game is really nice from Lou Williams. Great at working his way into a place on the floor where he can attack you with a shot.
Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Young. He's got 6. The dish to Okongwu. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Both teams will make substitutions. .32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Dunn. Atlanta again missing. Bucks leading by 4. To the middle. It's tipped. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. T kicks to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Clock at 6. And yes, it's good. Now it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Williams for 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points, and that'll do it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young. Collins passes to Capella. It's thrown by to Kumbo. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. The feed to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from a summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Bogdanovich left side. Capella inside. Lopez is there. Shot clock at 2. Drills it from outside. Collins has got 5 points so far.
How about that? Getting better and better from distance, John Collins with a nice shot there.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Now, here is Young following the miss by Giannis. Capella kicks to Snell. Back to Capella. A rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Middleton, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 9-point game. Snell, the pass to Collins. Bogdanovich left side. Here's Young. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 20. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Young. He has 6. And Bogdanovich now top the key. Atlanta gets it back. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Middleton. Down low, stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, this time slashing Bogdanovich not in a spot-up mode, but on the move. And he picked up some contact while he was driving to the hole.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Teague comes in for Drew Holiday. And then for Atlanta, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, just terrorizing the D.
Now here's Williams. Out to Gallinari. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Giannis. Milwaukee leading by 7. Teague, the pass to Connaughton. Inside, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
They like to use Giannis in the pick-and-roll situations. He's getting better at understanding how to set the screens. The rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Giannis against Gallinari. Can't cash in from close range. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Antetokounmpo looking it over. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Giannis has got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And both free throws good for Williams.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Teague. To the paint. Here's Portis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Williams, the 15-footer. No good on the last second attempt there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the small forward. And so it's Milwaukee now. Following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu. Portis can't get it to go.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Here's Teague. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Teague's got his first points in this one. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And Teague's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Up top, Portis. And Dunn over to help. Portis, the pass to Teague. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Collins checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Williams. Poke loose, taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Middleton for 3. They get it again. The kick out to Holiday. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. No good on the 3. The Hawks trail by 7. Collins with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Gallinari against DiVincenzo. That's tipped. Stolen by Middleton. One-on-one here. Kicks it out to Giannis. 3-pointer. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Sinks the 3-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
Young inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Shot by Collins, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Holiday. Here's the 3. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Milwaukee's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here is Young. He dishes it to Dunn. And there it is for him.
There's just no way you are stopping Dunn when he's that close to the bucket. A skilled finisher and amazing athlete.
Here's Holiday. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, that's how to protect the rim. without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dunn. Now here is Holiday. After the miss from John Collins. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Three-pointer. He can't get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? And maybe not the first guy you think about, Collins in the clutch.
Young against Holiday. The pass to Middleton. From deep. And so the Bucks take the win. Probably. David, thank you as always.